You can't be serious.
Just because you're so impressed with your talent, I'm supposed to be as well? That's not how things work around here.
Okay. How do things work around here?
No free rides, especially not for the CEO's son.
I wasn't asking for a free ride. I asked what you thought of my design.
And I told you what I thought of your design. If this is the best you can bring, you're not going to be part of my design team.
You don't think you're being a little premature?
By teasing my followers that there may be a game-changing announcement coming from Forrester Creations?
Is that how you see Thomas's presence here on the design team, as a game changer?
You don't like the idea of father and son working together?
Oh, no, I do. I think it's great. Look at Rich and Eric. I mean, their collaboration was incredible.
Yeah, and it's going to be that way for Rich and Thomas, too.
As long as you're there to referee.
No, I'm not going to have to referee because they respect each other. And they don't always agree, but none of that matters because all that matters are the designs.
And have you seen Thomas's designs?
You mean before he showed them to Rich?
So what do you think? Is Rich going to be pleased?
You're waiting around for another accidental run-in with Brooke.
What I'm waiting for is to steal another kiss from my hot wife.
Well, somebody did not get the memo.
Oh, hi, Eric. What memo?
It's a new directive from HR. No overt physical displays with one's significant other while still on the clock. I'm afraid the two of you are going to have to get written up. Sharp, isn't it, Deacon Sharp? And Quinn.
That was a good one. He had us going, right?
Yeah, who says I'm kidding?
Okay. I mean, if a guy can't kiss his wife at work, I guess...
How's that going, by the way?
What?
The marriage. It happened rather suddenly, I understand.
It's going really well. Despite Brooke's attempts to do everything possible to keep the marriage from happening.
She was wary. For good reason.
It doesn't really matter what I think of Thomas's designs. Ridge's opinion is the one that counts.
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit. You're Ridge's muse. You're his inspiration, his confidant. Everything I used to be.
It's my mom's. They just keep checking in, you know, and it doesn't matter how many times I tell them I'm okay. They just keep asking.
Yes, mothers worry, fathers do too. Even when their children become adults. Or when they're trying.
Well, from everything I've seen of Thomas since he's been back, Ridge has nothing to be concerned about. His son definitely knows who he is and what he wants.
And what Thomas wants is a place on his SWAT design team.
Ambition. Thy name is Forrester. I can't wait to hear how it went with Thomas.
Come on, Thomas, you want to be a top-notch designer? You're going to have to learn how to take criticism.
Criticism is one thing, but completely dumping on my design, no. That's
You're
something
my
else.
son. I want the best for you, and I want the best from you, and that wasn't it.
Oh, okay. So in other words, I can never live up to your ridiculous expectations.
Nothing ridiculous about pushing yourself to be the best you can be.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You're the boss, calling the shots, the office, the women in your life, everything you do.
Whoa. Where's that coming from?
Okay, Dad. Just so you know, as a young designer, my perspective it isn't the same as yours. Okay, I've been in Paris, traveling Europe, getting a feel for what's really going on out there. Well, you've been in here, taking over the company, becoming CEO. Okay, maybe you're the one who doesn't have his pulse on the latest trends. You know, maybe one day someone will tell you you're out of touch, out of date. I'm just saying.
This is beautiful, very impressive. You're doing a wonderful job here. We're lucky to have you.
Thank you.
Too bad Deacon had to rush off. He should hear what an exceptional job his new wife is doing.
Well, I appreciate that.
our new CEO has been really complimentary as well, so.
Rich, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Still doesn't sit well with you, does it? The way Ridge took over the company.
No, it doesn't. Classic Ridge, though. He sees what he wants and he just takes it.
The way he took Brooke from you.
You with Caroline.
Yeah, she's gone home. Her moms were worried she was overdoing it.
I dealt with the same thing, but when I bring it up, she gets...
She reassures you that she's not.
Yeah. I am proud of her, the way she fought back after the accident. She didn't miss a beat, you know? Excuse me. Speak of Caroline.
Let me guess. She didn't want to interrupt your meeting with Thomas, so she went home to wait for you. She's probably wearing something silky, slinky.
How do you read my text from the other side of this phone?
I used to be the woman waiting for you at home, remember? Now look at me.
You can have any man you want.
But not the men that are taken. Strange.
What is?
Taylor and I fought for you for so many years. And I always knew I'd win. But in the end, there's always somebody else. Someone younger.
Thomas, hey, your dad with you?
No? Why?
Because we were just texting. Apparently still at the office.
Probably having a laugh at my expense, no doubt.
What?
He hated my design. Literally ripped it to pieces.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Sit.
Look, he couldn't find anything remotely redeeming about it.
He actually said that to you.
Not in those precise words, but yeah, his message was loud and clear.
What message?
That I am a pale imitation of my old man when it comes to design, and probably everything else. Just fine anyways.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
No, it's fine. Look, if he wants to put me through this, it's... as if he hasn't put me through enough already. You know, we used to have a great family. He tore that up, too. Nothing is ever good enough for him.
You know what? Why don't you just stay? Because he's going to be home soon, and you guys can talk. And you know what? I'll pour you a glass of wine, and then you'll be in a better frame of mind and more relaxed.
Yeah. Hey, what's wrong? You okay?
Yeah. My ankles. They just get a little stiff at the end of the day, and Rich usually rubs them, helps the blood get moving.
Well, yeah, let me do that.
Oh, that's sweet. No, I'll wait till he gets home. That's fine.
Look, you're in pain. Sit back. Let me do it. Come on, give it to me. Give him. There you go. Right here? Outside?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
But you still haven't forgotten.
Fathers and sons can have very complicated relationships. Even Ridge and Thomas have had their ups and downs.
I heard Thomas wants to be part of the design team.
I think it's a good thing. Hopefully he's inherited some of his father's design skills and not some of his other traits.
I hope you weren't giving Caroline a hard time.
Would I do that?
You would do that because you think she's too young for me. You keep saying that.
Well, she is pretty much the same age as your daughter. But then you probably thought I was too young for Eric way back when.
Yeah. Did you really marry that guy?
Are you still jealous about this?
It's not even... No, that's... the whole triangle that we had, it still affects what my father and I have, even today.
No, I think that's more about how you took over the company from his son, from my son. And I hope as a parent, you never have to experience that. I know you're in here with Thomas and you're looking at his designs. Must be a nice feeling to take him under your wing like that.
Yeah, that's Thomas's, and I ripped it up. So what's your question?
You really don't have to do this.
Think of me as a stand-in for my old man.
I'll be sure to tell him you said that.
Oh, gee, thanks, yeah. Now that ought to win me some points.
Oh, come on. So he poo-pooed your initial design.
Poo-pooed?
Poo-pooed.
Poo-pooed, really? No, it's terrible. It's terrible.
My point is, it's not like he handed you a one-way ticket back to Paris. It's just... He has certain expectations.
So do I. You know, I expect my design not to be trashed just because he's ticked at me for something else.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. He's just never not been supportive.
I honestly don't think that Rich sees it that way. You know, he's just trying to get...
Yeah. You're the current lady in his life. I get it. You have to defend him. It's fine.
You know what? Despite what happened today, I know that he's really happy that you're back in town. And, you know, I guess I am too, if you know, like that sort of thing.
Does it ever get dull hanging out with my old man 24/7?
FYI, your father is a very exciting man.
Oh, yeah. For someone his age, sure.
No, for any age. Because, you know, age and maturity don't always go hand in hand.
Oh, God. That was meant for me, wasn't it? Yeah, that was me.
Stop. No. Living abroad was actually very good for you. Because, I don't know, you're just so much more mature and confident now.
And even more handsome, if that's even possible.
You're kind of ridiculous. All I'm saying is that I really think that your dad's going to see that maturity and confidence in your designs. God.
You're beautiful. You know, and you have such high hopes. And then you move in here with my dad, and it's just all gonna get dashed once he moves on.
Why did you do this?
It's not very good.
Ridge, he's your son. At least you could have shown a little...
What, diplomacy and maybe helped him out a little bit, but okay, maybe... maybe you're right, but I want him to grow. I don't want him to just get by on his name alone.
Okay. You certainly didn't do that.
No, I didn't. My dad wouldn't let me. And the truth is, my son and I were very different.
I think you're pretty similar.
How?
He's committed.
He's soft.
He's hardcore. He's angry. He's rebellious. He's charming.
I was never angry. I was charming as hell, though, wasn't I? God, I remember.
And Thomas is charming, too. So charming that he could be dangerous.
Dangerous.
It would be hard for any woman to say no to him.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's just that monogamy's never been my dad's strong suit.
Like it's yours?
I don't treat women the same way he does.
You know, he's not like that anymore.
Because of you?
Is it so hard to believe that he's found something with me?
No. It's not hard to believe. Especially because...
What?
You know, I remember when you arrived in L.A. These gorgeous legs slipping out of the limo. I knew you and Rick weren't gonna last.
Maybe if knew then what I know now, would have made a different decision.
I left town. You got together with my dad. We both made mistakes.
Sweet. What are you doing? I think you have to leave. Thomas. I can't.
I already lost you once. I'm not gonna lose you again.